Hello, it's 2:30 on Saturday afternoon. I've been making a nice big mess in my kitchen because it's gone way past dinner time. I'm starving hungry and I am making soup. 18 minutes to go. So welcome to my Saturday. I've been up since about 10 o'clock because I've been getting up later and later and going to bed later and later every day during the Christmas holidays. Anyway, I've been busy at my desk all morning pretty much and on my phone trying to sort out various things. So I haven't got a gig tonight, which is very unusual for a Saturday, but I have got one tomorrow night because it's New Year's Eve, so I'm looking forward to that. Except, oh my gosh, we're 2 men down. One of them we knew was going to be away on holidays, so we've got IB dapping. My boyfriend is going to dap on fiddle, but somebody else has injured himself unfortunately and is in agony, a muscle tear, something like that. The most simplest way he did it, just a little twist and boom, there it was. He can't do anything, so he's out of the equation. So it's a bit of a small lineup for tomorrow, but it's a small venue and a very small crowd, so we think that should be fine. So anyway, that's been taking up my brain space today. Yeah, anyway, soup is coming up. I am so hungry, my stomach is rumbling. The last one I made was so flabbergastingly good, I thought my daughter hated it. I thought it was so good that I've just been thinking about it. You know when you have some food, does this ever happen to you? You eat some food that is just so good that you just keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and you just want to have it again. Well, I've been like that. But that said, I'm not going to replicate it exactly. I've put in 1 potato, I've put in 2 carrots, I have put in 3 stalks of celery because I thought, oh, I can learn how to make celery soup, but in the meantime I'm just going to chuck some in here. I've put in 2 big cloves of garlic, a lot of ginger, only 1 chilli this time, and a tin of red kidney beans. I put lentils in the last one, tinned lentils, and it was so smooth and creamy, so I'm hoping that it will come out equally delicious with that because they're so cheap to buy, it's so nutritious. So if I can just put that in my soup to thicken them, that's a good plan, I think. I've still got one of these rolls left as well that I bought from Iceland. My daughter's out all day today. She's gone to hang out with one of her friends who was another home educator but also went to the same college as her by coincidence. And yesterday she was out all day with another friend that went to her college and was in her class. And I don't know what she's doing tomorrow. Oh, I do know, she's studying. She's kind of interspersing whole social days with whole study days at home. So that's what she's doing at the moment. She says she's finding it hard to be motivated at home. She likes to work in the university library. She said it gets her in the mindset for studying, and she was struggling here, sat at the table. Anyway, the bread's in. It's 9 minutes to go and I'm blimmin' starving and I absolutely can't wait. And it's going to be too hot, isn't it? When it comes out, I'll be like burning my mouth trying to eat slow enough. I need to go to B&M later because I'm run out of pop, I've run out of fabric softener and I'm running out of Vimto. So I just need to grab a few bits. So I won't make a separate shopping vlog out of that because there's not enough to make a vlog out of. So I'll just take you along for that today. That's the soup maker kicking back in. Oh, it's good. I've had a taste and it's absolutely hitting the spot. There we are. I've been a good girl, decanted it out. I've got loads left to enjoy tomorrow. I've had too much now. My belly is sloshing around full of liquid because I had a second bowl. But anyway, I was a good girl and I cleaned that straight away this time. I'm in B&M for my pop. Look, I've got one of these in the basket. They're 2 for £12, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to drag 2 of those up. So I'm sticking at the one and that's £7 for all those. How many's in there? 18 are in there. Vimto, little one will do. Yeah, that's £1 for that. It's only because I didn't want to drag a great big one home. There's one thing I don't buy very often, and that's hairspray, because a thing lasts me for absolutely years because I don't use it every day. But I am going to get some today because I've completely run out, apart from my little travel bottle. I'm going to go for that one. £3.79, but that, honestly, it'll be years, I think, before I buy another one. Final thing on my list, fabric softener. That's £2.25 for that fairy. I'm going to go for that one. I've just popped into the works as well and I've noticed they've got a little bit of a sale on, and these are £1. They're down from £3. There's 10 note cards with envelopes. There's 2 designs, and you know, it's always handy to have that sort of thing in, I think, in case somebody has a birthday unexpectedly and you haven't got a card in. So I'm going to grab those. I might as well have a look, see what else is here. Hey, the cards are all down to half price. Look at that, they're nice ones as well, aren't they? Quite a selection. I was having a quick look for washi tape actually. I'm a bit of a fan of washi tape and I've got through nearly all mine that I tried. Oh, they do have some. Oh. I think the Christmas money might be about to be spent. Oh yeah. A £5. Okay, thanks Dad. That's coming out of the Christmas money. That's me set for puzzles for a little while anyway. Very excited about that. Washi tapes. I like to make little boundaries in my planner for some reason. I don't know why, but it makes me happy, so let's do that. And yeah, great. Speaking of puzzles, I haven't got a lot of update on my current one because I was editing till 11:30 last night, so I didn't do any. But I have decided that this whole big pile of Christmas tree pieces that was getting out of control, I'm going to do on a separate bit of card and then slide it carefully across when it's done. It's that bit there. Now let's tidy this puzzle area up a bit. It is diminished because I've been giving them away when I've finished with them, you see. Izzy's friends in the local area all like them. Woohoo, look at all that enjoyment waiting to be had. It's wet and windy out. In fact, I would go as far as to say it is showery and blustery because I went out and it was dry but it was windy, and I had a bin bag from one of the businesses rolling along the street behind me the whole length of the pavement for ages. I was thinking, do I need to quicken my pace here? Is it going to go and whack into me? It eventually stopped, and then it was absolutely torrentially raining when I came out. But all the kids, like the teens, like to hang out in the streets, and they were just whipped up into some kind of excitement, I think, by the wind. I remember my old English teacher telling me in high school, she said that when it's a windy day, it kind of does something to the kids and makes them a bit sort of mischievous and silly and giddy, you know. And she said that her father had said, darling, if you ever take up teaching, beware of the wind. So it reminded me of that. Anyway, I need to go now and make a list of all the repertoire we might do tomorrow because we're mixing together two bands. Two bands are colliding with two different sets of repertoire but some in common. So I'm going to have a little careful think about what we've already got in common and what we need to put together from scratch. I've got a list of all mixed dances that he might possibly call and the tunes that we normally do to it, so I'm just going to keep some the same if I know that IB knows it, and others I'm going to switch out for ones that have got the same structure and tempo and kind of pattern-y that'll work okay for the dance, but a different tune, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Right, I'm going to go do that. It's just coming up to 6:30. Well, I sat down on the sofa with my lists of tunes and dance names and things, and I started writing things out, and I thought, you know, we'll be fine. I can just look at this list and think of a different tune on the spur of the moment. My light is flashing on my camera. Don't do that. Stay. The trouble I have in this dark cave in Wales is because I forgot to charge it, I think, yesterday. Right. It's distracting me now. I spent quite a long time umming and ahhing and getting a bit overwhelmed with it, and I just thought we can do this on the hoof. It's absolutely fine. It'll be fine. So I abandoned that and I went to do my practice, but I wasn't really in the mood to do my practice. I was a bit tired and a bit still full of soup, to be perfectly honest with you. Hours later, I should not have had 2 bowls full. I must never do that again because this happened last time as well. But it's so good, I can't resist it. I think of it as just like a drink and it's going to slip down, but I think it just stays in your stomach. I don't know. It doesn't seem to filter down like normal food. So anyway, I'm going to do some jigsaw. I'm just going to treat myself to a relaxing stint doing my jigsaw and listening to something on YouTube that's good for listening to, like a podcasty type thing. And I'm going to see if I can get that Christmas tree done. I cannot believe how late it is. Look at that, 8:45. Time's been absolutely flying. I've just been sat here doing my puzzle. Look, I've done the Christmas tree. Yes, I moved a few great big bits over and joined them to other great big bits, so coming together, but it's a bit of an awkward one, this one. At the risk of turning into a bowl of soup, I am having more soup for my supper. My daughter reckons she's not in for dinner. She said she's probably not in for dinner and she's not home yet, and I thought, well, probably not. Okay, I'll just feed myself, and if you come in and you're hungry, you can feed yourself as well, because I was like poised, like, should I get some salmon out of the freezer or something like that, you know, but yeah, I think she likes to eat out with her friends, to be honest. I'm going to have crackers and cheese with it. Oh look, this has appeared. IB was getting rid of some chocolate. He's gifted it to me and Izzy, so that's right topped up. We've tipped ours in there, and there's some roses in there. Maybe he got it in for his guests and then they didn't eat it. I don't know, but they were going spare. So we have got those now. I'm going to have crackers and cheese. I was just about to put my camera down and I spotted that went there. Yeah, it's funny sometimes when you just put your head round at a different angle, you can see things that you couldn't see before. I haven't half been enjoying crackers and cheese, I must say. This is a bit of goat's cheese. I'm the only one that likes it, so I'm going to finish it up. I've forgotten how satisfying just crackers and cheese are. I should have this more of the rest of the year. That's the soup level topped up. Do you like my complete slobby placemat? I just put a tea towel down and ate my soup on it, on the puzzle. I'm contemplating a chocky or two now. I think I might need to calm down a bit on the chilli and the soup, you know. For the next one. Should I just take the whole tub? No, that's dangerous. I'll just try to have some restraint. And maybe sometime just me and my quality streets. I do literally feel good after I have a really long puzzle stint. It does something to me physically. I think it's called resting. It's a strange phenomenon to me. Oh, strawberry delights. What a surprise. Wouldn't have thought I'd find any of those in here. Hazelnut. Oh, I better eat that because, you know, nuts. Izzy reckons she's all right with hazelnut again. She reckons she was allergic to them before. I don't know. Shall I have 4? Would that be a bit greedy? Yeah, hazel whip and hazel and caramel. There we are. I'm helping Izzy, really. Doing a service. Nom, 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 nom. This is where I get in danger of putting puzzle pieces into my mouth instead of the chocolate. I just very nearly did it. My mum did that with a Scrabble piece once during a Scrabble game. She made the mistake of eating a packet of crisps and had to, you know, she was interspersing taking crisps out of the packet with taking tiles out of the Scrabble bag, and there was a moment and the teeth clamped down on the piece. Oh, that's a caramelly one, that one. Managed not to eat this one. There we are. Okay, I must admit I had to take the box away because look how many I've had. I struggled to stop at 4. I was like, you really don't need this. Anyway, look, woohoo, found another piece. I'm having party for 1. It's great fun. Okay, might have got a bit carried away. It's 10 to 9 now. Look how slow I am at this puzzle, honestly, but it is starting to come together a bit. I suddenly realised I have a vlog to edit, so I think I'd better go and do that. But thank you so much for watching this very simplistic day in the life vlog, as it turned out to be today. Not very much of great excitement happening. But anyway, thank you for watching it anyway. Do feel free to give the video a like if you liked it and you'd like to help the channel to grow. Subscribe down below if you'd like to watch more videos from me if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!